You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law, voted best of Pahrump for 4 years. Give them a call, 775-727-9900. News 25 is also brought to you by Gunny's Air Conditioning and Heating. New, service, and repair. Call Gunny's, 775-727-6800.
Hello and welcome to this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry. Thanks for joining us on Ace Country Radio, and we're also streaming at KPVM.TV. We're also on your Roku devices. It is Tuesday, June 24th. In our top story, President Donald Trump offers his current stance on the Middle East and from the nation's capital. Our News 25 Las Vegas correspondent Maria Centers joins us now with the story.
As tensions escalate in the ever-evolving Middle Eastern geopolitical landscape, U.S. President Donald J. Trump addressed the press outside of the White House earlier today before embarking on Air Force One en route to the Netherlands for the NATO summit. Here's a recap of the president's recent remarks concerning current conflicts between Iran and Israel, along with footage of the 7 U.S. Air Force B-2 Spirits as they first prepare to support Operation Midnight Hammer out of Whiteman Air Force Base.
I'm not happy that Israel's going out now. There was one rocket that I guess was fired overboard. It was after the time limit and it missed its target. And now Israel's going out. These guys got to calm down. It's ridiculous. I didn't like plenty of things I saw yesterday. I didn't like the fact that Israel unloaded right after we made the deal. They didn't have to unload. And I didn't like the fact that the retaliation was very strong. But in all fairness, Israel unloaded a lot. And now I hear Israel just went out because they felt it was violated by one rocket that didn't land anywhere.
The involved B-2 stealth bomber pilots began their safe return to Missouri's Whiteman Air Force Base on Sunday.
I think it's been completely demolished. I think the reason we're here is because those pilots, those B-2 pilots, did an unbelievable job. And you know, the fake news, like CNN in particular, they're trying to say, well, I agree that it was destroyed, but maybe not that destroyed. You know what they're doing? They're really hurting great pilots that put their lives in the line. Those pilots hit their targets. Those targets were obliterated, and the pilots should be given credit. They're not after the pilots, they're after me.
The 7 B-2 bombers landed at approximately 12 noon after completing Operation Midnight Hammer, which has been described by the Department of Defense as the largest B-2 operational strike ever.
The B-2 pilots did their job. They did it better than anybody could even imagine. They hit late in the evening. It was dark with no moon, and they hit that target with every one of those things, and that place is gone. But when I see CNN all night long, they're trying to say, well, maybe it wasn't really as demolished as we thought. It was demolished. You take a look at the pinpricks, and you see that place is gone.
Whiteman Air Force Base lives by their mission statement: execute nuclear operations and global strike anytime, anywhere.
Israel, as soon as we made the deal, they came out and they dropped a load of bombs, the likes of which I've never seen before. The biggest load that we've seen. I'm not happy with Israel. You know, when I say, okay, now you have 12 hours, you don't go out in the first hour and just drop everything you have on them. So I'm not happy with them. I'm not happy with Iran either. But I'm really unhappy if Israel's going out this morning because of one rocket that didn't land, that was shot, perhaps by mistake, that didn't land. I'm not happy about that. We basically have two countries that have been fighting so long and so hard that they don't know what the they're doing.
Whiteman Air Force Base is a regular participant here at Nellis Air Force Base's Red Flag exercises that take place 3 times per year. Reporting from Las Vegas and sending it back over the hump to Pahrump, I'm Maria Centers for News 25.
And a fiery scene in Death Valley National Park. News 25 just received these dramatic photos and the official report after a truck went up in flames.
Early morning on June 19th, a truck caught fire while descending Town Pass on California Highway 190 within Death Valley National Park. The tractor-trailer was traveling from Battle Mountain, NV to Long Beach, California. The tractor was destroyed by the fire. The driver protected the trailer by disconnecting it before the fire could spread. No injuries were reported. Park rangers were first on the scene, but the National Park Service's fire truck is out of the park for maintenance and inspection. Lone Pine Fire, Olenshaw Cartago Fire, and California Highway Patrol provided critical support. In 2024, 6 tractor-trailers and 1 fifth-wheel RV caught on fire on California 190 within Death Valley National Park. Most of these incidents were caused by overheated brakes while descending steep grades. Commercial trucks are not advised on CA 190 through Death Valley National Park due to steep grades. Commercial trucks are prohibited on other roads within the park.
And locally, the 2025 Miss Pahrump pageant occurred on Friday night, and News 25 spoke with the pageant representatives to talk about the new winner and her new title.
Are you ready? Can I have a drum roll, please? Miss Pahrump 2025, contestant number 7, Emily Rodriguez.
It was a night of excitement, elegance, and celebration at the 2025 Miss Pahrump pageant when the contestants took center stage at the Pahrump Saddle West Casino on Friday night. The showroom was filled with energy as the community gathered to witness the crowning of the new queen. After a memorable evening of competition, Emily Rodriguez was officially crowned as the 2025 Miss Pahrump. News 25 spoke with her following the crowning.
I'm very excited. Honestly, this feeling is sensational. I can't wait to bond with these girls and have so much fun during the whole year. I'm very grateful for this experience, and I'm so glad to be a part of this pageant.
We also asked Emily what her community platform was and how she plans to give back to the community with that platform.
My community platform is Pages with Purpose, where I will be collecting and donating books to local schools and libraries in need. I would like to have a book drive at the library and just collect a whole bunch of books and donate them towards schools and families in need.
Rodriguez made a strong impression throughout the entire night, sweeping multiple categories, including onstage question, talent, casual wear, and formal wear. Isabella Simpson earned the title of first attendant and also took home the Photogenic Award, while Molly Stoddard earned the name of second attendant. Angel Martin was recognized as Miss Congeniality, and the Director's Award was presented to Heaven Martin. This year's event was proudly sponsored by Saida Trudeau, Chrysler Jeep Dodge and Ram, and drew a crowd of supporters from across Pahrump. KPVM News 25 congratulates all of the young women who participated in this year's pageant.
Congratulations to the Oklahoma City Thunder for winning their first ever NBA basketball championship. More sports news and local news after this break.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on.
Welcome back to News 25. Well, Mikey Ruhan is up at the plate now, giving us all the sports info we need in today's sports report.
Time now for your News 25 look at sports and streaming at KPVM.TV and now on Roku devices. The Las Vegas Aviators return home this evening as they welcome the Albuquerque Isotopes. The Vegas Golden Knights announced today, June 23rd, that the team will participate in the 2025 Rookie Showcase at South Suburban Family Sports Center in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. The 2025 Rookie Showcase takes place from September 12th through the 14th. Will feature top prospects from the Golden Knights, Colorado Avalanche, and Utah Mammoth. The Golden Knights will release their official roster and full schedule for rookie camp at a later date. The Freestyle Chess Grand Slam Tour is landing in Las Vegas at the iconic Wynn Las Vegas, the world's best Grand Masters face-off in the most thrilling chess format on the planet. Freestyle chess, where there's no opening prep, no safety net, just raw talent, bold moves, and high-stakes drama. From July 16th through the 20th, 2025, 16 elite players battle it out for glory in a format designed for tension, risk, and entertainment. Las Vegas Aces welcome the Connecticut Sun on Wednesday. And that's your look at sports on News 25.
Now it's time to welcome a brand new business to Pahrump called AZ Storage and RV Parking. They held their grand opening and ribbon cutting. Let's take a look.
As she said, I'm John Ingram. I'm a board member with the Chamber of Commerce. I'm with the Old Republic title. And today we're very excited to introduce Justin and Sylvia Sumner of AZ Storage and RV Parking, one of the latest businesses to join the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce. AZ Storage and RV Parking is a new local business offering secure self-storage units, RV parking spaces, and U-Haul rental services. For added convenience, they also provide iPostal digital mailbox services along with traditional mailboxes. Their facility at 2530 East Commerce Street in Pahrump features a state-of-the-art surveillance system and electronic gate to ensure 24/7 security for all your valuables. As a testament to their community support, AZ Storage and RV Parking proudly offer a 10% discount to veterans, military personnel, and law enforcement officers. You can reach AZ Storage and RV Parking at 702-356-1275 or learn more about them online at azstoragenevada.com. We extend our warmest congratulations to Justin and Sylvia on this exciting new venture. The Chamber looks forward to supporting your business endeavors, offering our assistance in any way we can, and celebrating your success as you guys grow. So now everyone, it's time to cut that ribbon!
We're having our grand opening for AZ Storage and RV Parking. Behind me we have a food truck and Fat Daddy's ice cream. We also have some nice cold drinks and of course the community here. So glad that everybody could turn out, and we also have FD Candy here with us today as well. I'd like to thank everybody that turned out today, especially our food vendors for putting in the hard work and showing up, our employees, our friends and family for the support, and of course the community as well. AZ Storage and RV Parking, we have storage units, RV parking, mailboxes, and then now U-Hauls available as well. Ways to contact us, our website, azstoragenevada.com, or our phone number, 702-356-1275. And of course, you could stop by the location, 2530 East Commerce Street here in Pahrump.
Welcome again to AZ Storage and RV Parking. Well, summer vacation is here, and as this season is reaching its peak, many people are heading out to well-deserved vacations, but you shouldn't let your home become an energy guzzler in your absence. That's why Valley Electric Association is sharing some handy tips for keeping your home energy efficient while you're away.
This segment of News 25 is brought to you by Valley Electric and its family of companies focused on serving our members. We're better together.
Here are some vacation energy savers. Are you heading out of town? Take these simple steps to come home to a lower energy bill. TVs, lamps, coffee makers, and cell phone chargers consume energy even when they're not in use. Unplug them when you leave town. Remember to adjust your thermostat to vacation mode if no one will be in your home. Have a manual thermostat? Turn it down in winter or up in summer. Turn off all ceiling fans and lights. Worried about home security? Try using lights with timers. Want to learn more? Contact Valley Electric Association for additional ways to save.
We have health news you can use when News 25 returns.
You're watching News 25. Local coverage you can count on. News 25 is brought to you by Mountain West Lawyer, Injury Attorneys, 727-9500.
Welcome back. Well, in today's health news, between the heat and sometimes humidity, this weather can be very rough on our skin. But there are ways to help prevent that. For starters, you should do an inventory on your skincare products because not everything may be suitable for this time of year.
Today's health report is brought to you by Desert View Hospital. When you or a loved one needs medical attention, Desert View Hospital is ready to help. We've been providing friendly and compassionate care to our neighbors since 2006, including emergency services available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Visit desertviewhospital.com to learn more. With limited exceptions, physicians are not employees or agents of this hospital.
We know in the summertime, a lot of things happen to our skin. We're exposed to the sun. Some medications can make our skin a little bit more sensitive to the sun. So it's important for certain things like, if you're using a retinoid or whether it's over-the-counter prescription, those can actually thin the top layer of our skin and make us more sensitive to the sun.
So what products are best to use when in the sun? Dermatologist Dr. Pahrump with Cleveland Clinic says sunscreen is crucial. It could be a broad spectrum or an SPF of 30 or higher. Don't forget to reapply every 2 hours, especially if you are outdoors. Since you are using sunscreen, Dr. Pahrump says you typically do not need to use moisturizer. But if you did want to, make sure it is on the lighter side and only applied once a day. Aside from that, she recommends washing your face with a gentle cleanser. And when you are done, you can apply an antioxidant serum.
There's a lot of other things in the environment that can affect our skin. Pollution can cause dullness, pigmentation, so that's where antioxidants can play a role. Those are topically applied, vitamin C, vitamin E, ferulic acid. So if someone wanted to incorporate an antioxidant, they would wash their face in the morning, pat dry, apply the antioxidant serum. There's many that are over the counter that work.
News 25 Weather Cam is brought to you by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorney's Office in Pahrump. In a wreck, need a check? Call 702-877-1500.
Let's take a look outside through our Lerner and Rowe weather cam on this gray June day because we definitely have overcast skies with lots of clouds in the area. But will that produce any precipitation? We'll take a closer look in weather after the break.
Weather is sponsored by the Nevada Dairy Farmers and the Dairy Council of Nevada, sharing the love of all things dairy. Celebrate the best moments with milk. Milk the moment. And the weather is also brought to you by the Ponderosa Dairy, Nevada's largest dairy, fresh from our farm to your table.
Good evening, Nevada. My name is Rory Rosell, coming to you from the Channel 25 Weather Studios. And taking a look at Nevada right now. Up in northern Nevada, Fernley is seeing 86 degrees. Fallon is seeing 88. Carson City is at 83. Tonopah is at 79. Goldfield's at 81. Beatty is at 89. Amargosa is at 95. Las Vegas 1 degree lower at 94 degrees. And Death Valley is at 106 today. But here in the beautiful paradise of Pahrump, it's currently 91 degrees. The high today was 92 with sunny skies. The wind was blowing south-southwest at 9 miles per hour. Humidity 11% today, and the sun rose this morning at 5:27 and is setting tonight at 8:05 p.m. The humidity rises up to 17% tonight, and the wind continues to blow east-southeast at 8 miles per hour. The low tonight is going to be 66 degrees. Let's take a look at that 7-day forecast. We are seeing tomorrow will be our last day of non-triple digits at 98 degrees. Thursday will be 101, and so will Friday. Saturday will be 102. Sunday will be 105 and 106 on Monday, and then down to 104 next Tuesday. So make sure to enjoy tomorrow because it will be our last 90s, just like we've been enjoying for the last few days. Back to the desk. Here's Unette.
Thanks so much, Rory. Well, we enjoyed those slightly cooler temperatures while they lasted. Let's get ready for July now. Well, that does it for this edition of News 25. I'm Unette Gentry, and from all of us here at KPVM and Ace Country Radio, thanks so much for tuning in, and we'll see you on the air next newscast. Good night.